Hey, hi, howdy! Welcome back to my channel, Nikkireadthat. So today I decided to make a YouTube video. I have been really trying to balance the new job I'm at and finding time to still get everything I need to get done during the week done, as well as recalibrating when to film where there's no one around and I'm not embarrassed, and just finding time to do the things that I love again. I know that I have been on a hiatus for a very long time and I would love to talk about the books I've been reading during that time, but today I wanted to do something fun and find a book off of my physical shelves, and the best way to do that would be with a bookish scavenger hunt. I have seen many booktubers do this type of video before. I don't know who the original creator was, but it looked like a fun time. I have the prompts up here on my phone. So I just think we should get started and find what I'm going to be reading off my physical shelves. I've been reading a lot of ARCs because I don't want to talk about how many NetGalley ARCs I have. I really don't. It's a lot. So I've been trying to work on those. I'm currently reading one now, but I wanted to have a physical book so I could maybe have an audiobook to listen to on my commutes to work. My commutes are only 15 minutes. It's really not that difficult to get there and back without a distraction of a book, but it is nice to have an audiobook to have while I'm cleaning, while I'm doing laundry, while I'm just sitting outside and don't want to read physically. So that's what we're going to look for today. Let's get started. Number 1, grab your favorite book, go to the acknowledgements, and the first name you see, find a book by an author with the same name. Let's see, a favorite book of mine, a favorite, let's see. I also just organized my shelves to be in this rainbow format, so finding books by specific people is kind of difficult. I don't know where I put everything. So we're just gonna take a look. Here's one, The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. This was my favorite book of last year. So let's go to the acknowledgements. First name I see, Holly. I see Holly. The first person that pops into my head is Holly Jackson. And I don't know, I just organized all of my physical TBR onto a Goodreads shelf, so that's really nice. So let's see if it helps me find some books. Okay, yeah, Holly Jackson, yes, I do have, actually I just hauled a few Holly Jackson books. One is right here. I haven't read these yet, I really am dying to. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, which I'm so excited to read. I totally forgot that this was on my shelves because I've been keeping them in my room until I found a good spot for them on my shelves, but here it is. Pick something on that cover and find another book with that thing in the title. Okay, so we have a lot of strings and fingerprints and ripped paper. Not really helpful. Thing in the title with that. Okay, so let's look for, we could say red and get just very broad. In the title, string, like no strings attached. I don't have anything like that. Yarn, no. I could just say print, like fingerprints, no. I could just say murder. I'm just gonna go off of like the book title, and I have quite a few books like that. Where is it? Did I put them in here? That needs to be put away. Did I put them in here? Because they could still be in my room. I don't put my brand new books like directly on my shelves. I keep them in my room for a little bit. Don't ask me why, it's my process. So I did just buy the Thursday Murder Club series. I did end up putting them on my shelves. Okay, the Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman, or Osman. Go to page 50, line 5, pick a word from that line and find a title with that word. So page 50, line 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Name is Carlito and he is generally understood to be Spanish, but I have. So the immediate thing I think of is I don't think I own the Spanish Love Deception. I think I just have it on an ebook. First thing I think of is the Spanish Love Deception, which I don't believe I have a physical copy of. I don't think I do, but let me just double check. Yeah, I don't own the Spanish Love Deception. So let's go back to the drawing board of pulling up that page again. So name is pretty common. I'm sure I have something with name. Yes, I do have down here, I think. Yeah. So this is a used copy of Codename Verity by Elizabeth Wayne? What am I supposed to do with this? Find a 5-star read with the same colors on the cover. So I don't have obviously a dust jacket on it, but the cover itself is blue, grays, whites, reds, yellows, greens, and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see it. But that's what the cover looks like. I just have this black, undocumented book. So, okay. And if I really wanted to just stick with black, just a solid black cover, because that's the cover that I own, I could 5-star read. So I went with To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This has some orangey red and black and white, but my copy obviously has nothing on it. So I'm just gonna go with To Kill a Mockingbird, which is one of my favorite books of all time. Find a book with the same number of pages. Okay, so this has 309. So I'm gonna go to Goodreads for this for sure. Go to my books, my owned shelf, which I spent so much time working on, I'm very proud of. Search by number of pages. I'm gonna do the reverse order. Okay, I think I said 308. Every Value Break, which is right here, by Peter Swanson, has 308 pages. Flip to any page, the first name you see, find a book by an author with that name. So I'm just gonna flip to this. First name I see is Scotty. So I could pick like a Scott, but I'll put just Scott in for right now and see if I have anything. So the only book that's popping up for me with that prompt is F. Scott Fitzgerald, so The Great Gatsby, which is where? I feel like I just saw it. There it is. Okay, so The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Find another title with the same number of letters. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need 14 letters. So let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, that's too short. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, too short. Too long. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Another really great book. Find a book with a similar cover. Okay, so we have black, whites, reds, and silvers. So let's try to find something with that similar vibe. That's an option. Kind of like the look of this one more. I found B.C. Andrews' Flowers in the Attic. I just think it looks the most similar, with like the grays representing like the metallic-y silvers. So I'm gonna go with Flowers in the Attic by V.C. Andrews. Flip to a random page, point at a word, and find that word in a book title on your TBR. So this book is going to be deciding what I actually read. So we're gonna flip to a random page, point, seemed. Oh boy, nope, I don't have anything. So same section. You. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I obviously have quite a few options for that. The book that automatically comes to my head that would obviously be the most fitting is You by Carolyn Kepnes. I have not read this book, so I feel like I feel like this should be my pick. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go with You by Carolyn Kepnes. I've not read the book, I have not seen the series. Obviously it's super popular and I don't know why I haven't gotten to it yet, but now's the time. Better time than the present. So let me show you the books that it took for us to get here. Started with The Soulmate Equation and we got to You. So these are the prompts that we had to go through to get to my read. I'm really excited to start it. Am I nervous? Yes, but I have heard it's a really, really good book. I'm very intrigued. And yeah, so I'm going to be reading You. And I want to thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. I'm going to be vlogging my experience of reading this book so that you guys can follow along and see what I think of it. I will see you guys in my next video very, very soon. See ya!